Hey, what's up, brother? What's going on, Frank? While I have you here, let me show you the one coin I was trying to tell you about real quick, so you can see the profits on this. ETC Classic. So this is the one coin I was telling you about. Look at the 3-month chart of this right here. ETC Classic. So in early February, this was an $8 coin, ETC. Now it shot up all the way to 46 the other day, and now it's at 36, climbing back up. Yeah, this is the one I was telling you about, ETC. Not a lot of people up on this coin. You could buy it on Coinbase too. It still has room to run too, so this is a good one. I like this one a lot. ETC. This is the monthly chart of it. Another one I like too that's relatively cheap right now is Matic. This one actually dipped in price too. But this is a good one. It's a good long-term hold. I like Matic a lot. And I've been trading Matic too, because as you can see, this has the flow of going up and down. So I tend to try to sell when it gets to like 44 cents. And then I try to get back in when it gets to 30 cents, 36 cents, I mean. And right now is at 36 cents. So I just bought some more today, and I'm probably looking to sell. No, your Coinbase, but you're in New York, right? So with New York, there's a lot of limitations when it comes to New York, but you'll be able to actually buy this on Coinbase, because I purchased this on Coinbase with my Coinbase account. Because I have 2 crypto accounts for that reason, because New York is so limited. I have another crypto account which I'm able to buy like anything, and then my regular Coinbase account I use it like my New York stuff, and I'm able to buy like all this stuff I'm showing you. You could buy on Coinbase, no problem. You could buy it on Coinbase, no problem. And let me just show you guys something real quick. When it comes to any crypto, like right now, a lot of people seeing a down day in crypto, but what it is you always want to buy when it's low. You don't want to buy up here. I know it may sound crazy, but that's just the way it works, right? You gotta buy. That's what's called buying on the dips. Like this is the 1-month chart of Polygon, right? If you would have been buying on every single dip, you see that? Every single dip, and you ride it up, you could easily make money that way. By just following the chart. By simply following the chart. And the hardest thing when it comes to investments is getting your emotions out the way. You know what I mean? Because I know how it can feel to wake up in the morning and then you see some of your investments down, and the first thing you want to do is sell. That's the worst thing you can do, because the moment you sell, it goes right back up. Like I remember, let's look at Bitcoin for example. This is the Bitcoin on the 3-month chart, right? Bitcoin in the middle of February, a lot of people sold Bitcoin off when it got to 45,000. Look at that. Remember, you guys remember when Bitcoin shot up to 57, and then it went all the way down to 45,000? You guys remember that in February? It went all the way down. All those people who sold then, you know what happened a few weeks later? Look what happened a few weeks later. Look at the price of Bitcoin a few weeks later. It went right back up to that level of 57, and it went even higher past that. You see? But when it got to this level right here, this is the feeling that we're feeling today. When it was at 45, this is the same feeling when the C is down. feel like the world's about to end, you feel like you're about to lose all your money. But no, this is crypto. This is what happens. It's a volatile game that you're playing with crypto. It's not just going to go straight up. It got to shake the weak hands out, you know? So don't be a weak hand. Just when it gets down like this, that's when you buy. Imagine if you had the mindset when, let's say if you bought it at 57, right? Let's say you bought it at the top and it went down here. Instead of selling it, what if you just bought more, right? Because from this period and on, what changed with Bitcoin? From 57,000 to 45,000, nothing changed with Bitcoin. Nothing changed at all with it, right? There's nothing wrong with it. This is just people selling. That's what that is, right? So have the mindset of, you know what? All right, this is a dip. This is time for me to buy, because I'm telling you, it's going to go back up. It's going to go back up. People are predicting Bitcoin to be anywhere from 100,000 a coin, anywhere up to, and some people are even saying $1 million a coin, you know, and the average estimate is around 250,000 a coin. So it's going to get there, but it's going to shake people out along the way. It will. All right, so right now, let me look at Ethereum real quick. My thoughts. I'm waiting for Ethereum to go back down to like 18 or 2,000. Actually, when it gets, is at 20, is at 2,200. It was just at 2,500 a few days ago. Let's look at the monthly chart. This is Ethereum monthly chart. Let me back up. All right, BTTT. Let me see. What is that? BTT. Oh, BitTorrent. I never got into this. I never heard of BTT, so I can't really give you my thoughts on it. The price is really cheap to get into. It's less than a penny right now. So but let's see. Let's look at the chart first. I like looking at the chart. So wow. So this got, wow, it shot up a lot, but as you can see, it's leveling out. So I'm not sure. I would probably have to do my research on this coin. I don't know too much about it, but it looks like something you could throw a little bit of money towards, especially if it's under a penny, right? You seen what happened with Dogecoin. Dogecoin was under a penny, and now Dogecoin, it went all the way up to what, like 40 something cents, and then it went down. Now it's trading around 30 cents. So that's something worth to I guess to throw a little jab at, right? But I would have to do my research to see what they do, what's the purpose of it, do people actually use this coin, you know? So, but thanks for bringing that to my attention. I'll definitely take a look at it for sure, because I like when people give me new stuff to look at. All right. For Dogecoin, I would not buy Dogecoin if you didn't get in Dogecoin. All right. My man says safe moon net. So a lot of people saying this one could be the next Doge right here. Safe moon. That's my yeah. I haven't been able to find where I can get it at, and you actually just sent me the link too on the DM, so I'm gonna definitely look into it. But people, let's look at this real quick. That's funny. Look at it. You told me about it, and it's up 41%. So if I would have invested in it, I would have made some good bread. But I didn't, though, because I didn't know how to get it till today. So I'm gonna definitely look into this. Probably buy on the dip. Let's look at the chart. Steady climbing. This is Safe Moon, everyone. Safe Moon. Steady climbing. All right. This is just a 7-day chart of Safe Moon, steady climbing. And this is way under, like, I can't even tell you how much that is right here. This is like, what, a fucking, a thousandth of a penny, something like that? I can't even tell you how much that is, right? All right, that's the 7-day chart of it. Let's look at the monthly. The monthly looks good too. I can't lie, the monthly looks really good. I can't even front right now. I cannot front. And I'm the person, usually I don't like playing stuff that's really too cheap, but I cannot front on this chart. This looks really good. So I'm gonna write this one down because I'm definitely gonna probably invest in this tomorrow. Because think about this right here, right? If it's this cheap, if you legit throw $25 into this, you will have like what, 1,000 or 3,000 coins. You know, you probably have way more than that. So if this shoots up and it gets to a penny, then you know it's lit. But at the same time, you got to be careful though. You know, you got to be careful because I know a coin like this is trending on stuff like you're right, yeah, if you throw $25 in it, it's no loss at the end of the day. There's no loss if you throw $25. You spend $25 on stuff that's, you know what I'm saying, that you forget about. So but like I wouldn't suggest someone to throw like 1,000 in it, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes, even with this coin, this is one of those coins that's kind of trendy on Twitter and Reddit, and I'm always like a little skeptical when it comes to those because I always feel like the whales, aka the people who like people who have the money, the billionaires and the millions who have the money, I feel like they just want to wipe out the people who were like on Reddit and stuff. Like I personally feel that because I seen it happen with GameStop. You know, I seen it happen with Dogecoin the first time around. I seen it happen with Dogecoin again over this weekend, right? Let's look at Dogecoin, man. This shit is crazy. Let's look at Dogecoin. Let's just look at the monthly chart of Dogecoin. This doesn't happen. You see this right here? This does not happen. This is not normal. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I invested in Dogecoin. I threw $25 in Dogecoin. But you know when I did it? I did it in January. You know what I'm saying? I did it in January. That's when I did it for Dogecoin. That's when I was in. That's why I made a post and I was telling people, like, listen, do not buy Dogecoin when it's at 40 cents. Like, I'm like, do not buy it because you setting yourself up for a huge L. Do not buy it. Because look what happened. It went down. Look at the price of it now at 30 cents. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be careful when it comes to, and the sad thing is like, I go on social media, I go on Facebook, see mad people posting it. Buy Dogecoin, buy Dogecoin, buy Dogecoin. It's going to go to the moon. It's going to $1. It's going to $1. What I was, in my head, what I was thinking like, yo, why wasn't you posting this in January? You know, why wasn't you posting this in February? Why are you going to post it now? You send people up, you know? Because now you got people who never invested ever a day in their life. And the first thing they're ever going to buy is Dogecoin. And now if they get it and the next day they're down 50% of their profit, that person is never going to invest ever again because they're going to think it's rigged, you know? And I think that's setting people up for failure. So you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. Got to be careful. For sure. Got to be careful. Yeah, you're right. Short-term gain ain't going to happen if you ain't risking. Yo, this right here is probably the biggest jewel of the night. You know why I say that? Because of this, right? Most of these cryptos, man, I've been in for a minute. Like, let me show you guys, like, Litecoin. Litecoin was at $300 this past weekend. Let's go to Litecoin real quick. Litecoin, right? Litecoin went down to $270, right? I bought Litecoin this time last year for $50 a coin. I kid you not. We don't cap over here. Look at the price of Litecoin. And look at the price of it last year. Litecoin. This was $45. I mean $45, right? $45 a coin Litecoin was last year. Shot all the way up to 300 in a year. And the reason why I say that is because the people who are in right now, these are the people, like, when you're the person that's buying at this point, people thinking you're crazy. People thinking that you don't know what you're doing, right? But trust me, the people who are in early, they the one that's benefiting. Like, I've been Litecoin was $50 a coin, man. $50 a coin. And then you got people who are buying it when it was at $200 a coin. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it works, because as the coin goes up in value, more people want to flock to it. Like, more people want to flock. It's always like that. And that's why you got to go against the grain. That's the only way you're going to make money. Even the people who made money with Dogecoin, they went against the grain. You know what I'm saying? They went against the grain. Like Bitcoin. I've been talking about Bitcoin. I was actually so annoyed with Bitcoin talking about it on my personal page. That's one of the reasons why I made this page right here, right? I was talking about Bitcoin all on my page, right? In 2020, late 2020. But I've been in Bitcoin for a while, right? When it was at 20,000 right here. In the beginning of this year, I told everybody, I'm like, yo, Bitcoin is going to go to 40,000 by April. You know how many DMs I got? People like, yo, you crazy, da da da. You know what you're talking about? It's gonna drop. You know how many people? And we know what's so funny? Those same people that were laughing about what I was saying, when Bitcoin went up to fucking 45,000, that's when they bought it. You see how that works? Like, as humans, it's in our nature to just follow other people, but we got to get out that habit. You know, we got to get out that habit. That's the only way you're going to be able to build wealth. You know, you can't do what everybody else is doing. You can't, unless you're doing what the billionaires and the millionaires are doing, right? That's who you want to follow. You can't follow somebody who's not making money. You cannot take the lead of somebody who you make more money of. That just don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, right? It's like you being a It's like me being a basketball. It's like Steph Curry being an NBA, taking advice from me how to shoot threes. Like that shit don't make no sense, right? At all. You know what I'm saying? Take heed to who you take advice from. All right. Let me see another crypto. But right now, all the cryptos on sale right now. Really, all of them are on sale. Bitcoin is on. Like Bitcoin, I just bought some more Bitcoin. It was at 56,000. I'm gonna probably buy more when it gets to 50,000. Ethereum when it gets to 2,000, I'm gonna buy more. If it goes to 1,800, I'm gonna buy more. If it goes to 1,500, I'm gonna buy more. Right? Cool. What else? I still love Chainlink. Chainlink flew up. This is the last one I'm gonna show. That I'm gonna bring my boy on. Little Chainlink. This is the monthly on the Chainlink. Chainlink flew up. Remember when Chainlink was around $30, $25? Remember for the longest, and I kept posting about Chainlink. I kept posting about it. Chainlink. You know? And Chainlink shot up to $45 just a few days ago, and now it went back down to 38. So this is still good. I think that this is going to be a $50 coin by the summer for sure. XRP, I like XRP long term, because XRP is one of the heavy hitters for me, because XRP been around for a long time. This is the monthly chart of XRP. XRP is holding steady. They fighting the SEC. They're fighting the SEC case. So I would buy XRP right now, especially for the fact once that case is over and it's cleared, this going to shoot up for sure. And XRP right now costs $1.38. That's how much it costs right now. But XRP back in the day, in 2018, late 2017, this was trading around $2.50 a coin, or $3 a coin. So I think it could easily get back there. So XRP is a good place, especially if you know how to buy it. Because right now they don't have it on Coinbase. They took it off of Coinbase because they was fighting that Fed case. But you could buy it on Uphold. You could buy it. You could also buy it there. All right. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna just invite my boy real quick. We're just gonna just chop it up. And if you guys got my man, let me change the camera.
What's up, King? What's going on?
Chilling, man. What's up, King?
Chilling. I'm in Philly right now, visiting my mom and everything. So,
what the cheesesteaks at?
Say that again?
I said, what the cheesesteaks?
Oh yeah. Every time I come out here, I try to grab one, but today I hit up another spot in South Philly. It was pretty good. Be posting about it soon. It's like a Korean American fusion type of joint. So I checked that out. But I did have a Philly cheesesteak bao, so that was all right. That was pretty good.
That's what's up. You gonna post it on your page?
Yeah. I'm gonna post it up in a few. I just came from there right now, but I'm definitely gonna post it up. Yeah.
For everybody that's on here, follow my boy Dro, man. For real. Man, he got great content on his page. You know what I'm saying? Cool dude. Been knowing him since college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So tell me about let me ask you a question. How long you been investing for?
I started investing around when did you start this page? Around whenever you started this page.
So
No.
Early
December.
December, so like right around the time.
January, yeah. So once you started to post and I started to ask you questions about, the information, the stock and everything. The only thing holding me back was that I didn't really understand it.
Right.
So luckily, I had you to lean on, and you obviously, poured a lot into into me and all the questions that I had, you accessible and everything like that. So with your guidance, I was able to start, learning the ropes. I still don't know everything, but
Of
because of
course.
you, I was able to, start investing, just take that leap, just put a couple dollars here and there in certain things that I liked. And so, yeah, I would say around January, late December, maybe.
All right, that's
Yeah.
good. So it's still relatively new. So you've been in for like 4 months, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And throughout the 4 months, what would you say? What was your expectations going into it? And like, how do you feel about those expectations now?
Well, I went into it, I was expecting to get rich by now, man. So we got to talk, man. You know what I mean? Nah, but no, my expectations weren't really much because I didn't really put too much into it. I
Mhm.
think around the time that I started investing, that whole Robin Hood thing went down with the Wall Street and everything.
Yes,
So when that happened, around that time, that whole thing went down maybe like a week or two after I
it
invested.
did. Yeah, in the middle of January. That's when.
Yeah, yeah. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna lose my money. I was with Robin Hood at the time, and I didn't really know what to expect. I just was, going along for the ride, just
Yeah.
trying to see what happened. And yeah, so it was, I went into it expecting to, knowing after talking with you and doing some research on my own that it was gonna be a long game. You know what I mean? It wasn't,
Exactly.
next week I'm gonna get rich or anything like that. And go into it thinking that way. I was thinking, the ones that I did, invest in, I'm gonna hold this and hold
Hmm.
it for as long because I don't understand enough to go into the day trading and all that stuff. So my intentions going into it was I'm gonna hold this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get these stocks and I'm just gonna hold it, and
And build
that's what
wealth
I meant.
slowly, right?
Right, exactly. Just let it
And
grow on its own.
and I love that you said that you going into it, you come into it wanting to make money, right? Because honestly, that's how I think majority of people get introduced to the stock market because you want to get rich quick,
Right,
right?
right,
Like I just think that's just like the nature of it. But being into it, you really realize and sometimes you get lucky, like me, for example, a lot of the times, like when I pick a stock, I have the window, the time frame, like, what, I'm holding this stock for like maybe 3 to 6 months. And
right.
sometimes that shit pops in a week. You feel me? I don't expect it to, but sometimes that's how it happens. Sometimes if you do
Yeah,
searches on
yeah.
point and whatnot. But like to your point, this is the way that you have to build generational wealth because this is what the elites do. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
This is
right.
what.
And yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. I'm not thinking like I don't think I'm gonna, enjoy any of, the investments that I've made. That's for my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not
Yeah,
gonna see the Apple and all that stuff. That's gonna blow well into, maybe 10 years from now, maybe more, when
exactly.
you'll start to see, it pay
Reap the
off.
benefits. Yeah,
Right. So that's what it's for. It's not really for our generation. It's really for the next generation, leaving something that they can, lean on. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how I was going into it, just expecting to hold it and just watch it grow. You know what I mean?
for sure, for sure, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. I
Oh,
see.
Vlad in here. Look at V.
Oh, I see him. We need the doctor on here one time.
Oh yeah, we gotta get V on here. Yeah, for sure.
For
But no,
sure.
I
For
had
sure.
some questions for you
All right, what's up?
because
Ask him away, man.
obviously we've touched on these things and, and V's on here. We talk about these things all the time in one of our group chats. But, for the people that were like me a few months back that don't invest because they don't know these things.
Hmm.
And even for myself, I did get some questions together. So, um, just kind of give people some clarity or some guidance on
For
how to
sure,
get
for sure.
started. So, what's the most important trait when it comes to investing? What would you say is the most important trait?
The most important trait when it comes to investing, hands down, easily, is your emotions, without a doubt.
Right,
And I
right,
feel like what's so funny about emotions is that I didn't realize how important emotions was till I started reading different investment books. Because every single investment book I ever read, they all talk about emotions. Because the thing is, with the stock market, it's an emotional game. Because at the end of the day, you work hard for your money. Now you put your money into something you hope to go up, and now you
hmm
go down. You feel some type of way about it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which I totally understand. I've been there before. But you
Absolutely.
have to leave your emotions at the door, right?
hmm
And what helps with that is you shouldn't be investing with money that you can't afford to lose. You know?
Right.
So like
Right.
you should not be taking out a loan to invest. You shouldn't be borrowing money from somebody to invest. Like, you know what I'm saying? You should take care of all your bills first, make sure you don't have no debts and all that. Then you start investing. Because the best way I can look at investing is you look at it like a savings account. You know what I'm saying? But it grows even way faster than a savings account ever could. You know? But the emotions is definitely, I think, the biggest trait, because what tends to happen too with your emotions is a lot of the times is you get so emotional about a stock that is losing or whatnot, and then you end up selling, and then a few weeks later, that shit just goes up.
Goes up, yeah, yeah.
It goes up.
You're kicking yourself. Yep, yep.
And the thing about this is the people who are wealthy, they know this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They know this. They know that people are weak-minded. They know that the retail investors like me and you, majority of us, we don't have the emotion, because for the most part we don't come from money, right? Right. So every piece of money that we get, we trying to hold on to it. You know what I mean? When you rich and you come from money, all you got is time in your hands. Yeah. So they can sit there and wait, like, fuck it, all right, cool. This shit's not going up. All right, I'll wait till next week. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just emotions.
And this one was big for me. That I kind of struggle with, and a lot of people they simplify it to whereas it's like, what do you use? What do you like? What are the products that you use the most? And and that should be what you invest in, right? And so, how do you know when to buy stock? Basically, what do you invest in, and how do you know when to buy? So a lot of people, they say, like, for example, you're just talking about Dogecoin, whatever. Yeah. Right now is at a high, right? Right. You buy it now, you be done to buy it now, because it's gonna drop. You know what I mean? So if you watch the graphs and you watch the data, it's gonna drop. So if you buy it now, you got to buy when it goes low, right? So my question is, how do you know when to buy a stock?
That's a great question. All right. So a simple way to put it, there's something. I'm about to just drop some jewels real quick right here. There's something called an RSI, right? Which is the relative strength index. And what that basically shows is, all right, I'd rather show you. For example, right here. All right, so this, right, I'm gonna just set this up, 30, 70. Let me just set this up, just bear with me. All right. So there is something called, actually, let me put it on, what stock I was just trading this week. Let's put Walmart. Because I've been trading at Walmart, you probably heard it, you probably tired of me talking about Walmart, right?
Right. Yeah, you always talk about Walmart.
But listen, right? So there's something called an RSI, which is the relative strength index. Right. And you can simply, so when this ever goes to 70, that means that stock is overbought. All right. Whenever it goes to 30, that means that stock is underbought. So that means that a lot of people are selling when it gets to 30. It's called an RSI. So as you guys can see here, remember when I was hold on, I can't even zoom in. Shit. But when I was talking about buying Walmart, I was talking about it in early March, right? Yeah. And look where the RSI was at. Yeah. At 30. You get me? Yeah. So I buy a stock when it's at 30, and I sell it when it gets to 70. That's just for trading. That's what I do for that.
Okay. So you can.
So the RSI is probably
you don't just guess when to buy.
No, you don't guess. Right. The first thing you can do is guess. Because when it comes to this, honestly, when it comes to any stock, you should have a game plan before it even gets there. Like, let's say, for example, if like Walmart. Not even Walmart. One that I'm in right now is called Zillow. Everybody probably heard of it before, right?
Yeah, you talk about Zillow the other day, and Airbnb too.
Yeah, Airbnb too is another one. But Zillow, right? So right now I'm in Zillow, right? So before I bought Zillow, right, when it was at 120, and when I bought the stock, I already know what I'm gonna sell. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sell this when it gets to 164. So I already have the plan in my head before I even ever get to the point. Right. So it's always good to just have a plan.
Right. And that was gonna be my next question.
Yeah.
When do you know to sell the stock? Right. So you know your exit plan so it's not like you're just buying things or investing in things, you know, you're not just pulling the trigger on random things. You got to do your research, right? And you already
Exactly.
know your entry point and you know your exit, right? So you plan that ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my next question is how do you know where to sell a stock? And the answer is plan ahead. So you're
Exactly.
not just, right.
And
Okay.
just to add something to what you were saying, the reason why I bought Zillow is because right now, all across America, there's a housing boom right now in America, right?
Right.
A lot of people not paying attention to this, but it is. Housing prices, like I'm gonna just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
housing prices. And look at the first thing that pops up. It's housing prices soaring all over the country right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So me knowing that,
True.
me just being in tune with what's going on, like, all right, cool. I'm gonna invest. I'm gonna invest in Zillow. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right,
That's
right,
a quick
right.
example.
All right.
Another thing too is like a lot of people on this live, right? Do you guys remember last year when Kanye did the deal with Gap?
Yeah.
You guys remember that? Like it probably was like a quick news. I don't know if a lot of people remember it when Kanye did the news with Gap. Let's look at the Gap stock since that happened. You're gonna be like, nah, no way. And people don't even Gap stock.
It went crazy, right? It was like
And it's been
I think
climbing
Gap
for
was like
years.
$20 at the
Look
time or
at
something
this.
like that. Yeah.
This is Gap right here, ladies and gentlemen. Gap was
Mm-hmm.
$7 stock, man. Look how much Gap costs right now. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? So if you follow Kanye and you a Kanye fan and you know he collabing with them, why not invest in them? And look,
Mm-hmm.
this went straight up. Straight. This is a year. This is going straight up. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
just paying attention to. I did that with Gap. Another one that I did too was called Coty, because I knew that they had a deal with Kylie Jenner, right? Peep this right here. I was on this one when it was 430. And what's funny about this one, when I bought it, it started going down. It went down to 3 something, right? Then it shot up. You feel me? Doubled my money quick. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
if you pay attention to the news, look up that company that influencer is partnering with and take a look at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it goes back to you, like you was talking about earlier. You know, you kept your emotions in check. You could have got rid of it when it
I
started
could
to
have got rid
drop.
of it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For
All
sure.
right. And so I got another question.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between buying and holding compared to trading? Obviously, we've talked about that, but for those who don't know, what is the major difference? And I think we've talked about a little bit about what it is as far as holding, but what is the difference between buying and holding compared to trading?
That is a great question. Let me write that up real quick. So the stock with the Kylie Jenner one is called Coty. That's the name of it. Just so I could just let him know. But
Yeah.
so the difference between all right, so buying and the easy way I can explain it is buying and holding is the account that I use to build wealth, right? That's my long-term account. So if I have a buy
Mm-hmm.
and hold, I'm never going to sell any stock in that. So
Mm-hmm.
with the buying and hold, that's where I want to have like really, really strong companies, right? Where I want to have like Apple, where I want to have
Apple,
Microsoft, where I want to
Tesla,
have
and stuff.
Disney.
Yeah. Would you
You know,
consider Tesla a long-term hold?
Tesla is definitely a long-term hold without a doubt,
Okay.
without a
Because
doubt.
some people don't think it is.
You know what's you said what?
Some people don't think it is.
You know what's funny? I didn't think it was neither till I actually like
Yeah.
did my homework. Like, nah, this shit is
Right.
real. And the reason
Right.
why
Right.
I think Tesla is a long-term hold is because in the future, it's going to be electric cars. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Tesla
Yeah.
is the first company that's ahead of everyone else when it comes to electric. They got the foothold on it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. They
I
do.
think
Yeah. Yeah.
long-term hold. But yeah, back to the buy and the hold. That's basically where you want to have companies that are really, really strong that are going to keep going over time, like companies like Disney and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to
Right.
the my trading account, that's where I'm gonna be more risky. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have more like
Mm-hmm.
speculative plays. I'm gonna have like more penny stocks and more like mid caps. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But what I
Mm-hmm.
try to do is the profits that I make from my trading account, I move those profits and buy and hold accounts. If
Mm.
that makes sense, you know?
Smart. Smart.
That's
Yeah.
continue building, you build it, you build it, you build it. That's how I like
Mm-hmm.
doing it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a good. It's a good. That's free game, man. People better have their notepads out, man.
Oh man.
So we talk about stocks, and another hot topic or another uh, investment that we've been hearing about a lot is crypto. You know, it's
Hmm.
transitioning to crypto. Obviously, we all know about Bitcoin and what's the other, Ethereum and all of that. But you know, how do you find good crypto coins to invest in?
How do I find them to invest
When
in?
it's not so it's not Bitcoin, it's not Ethereum. What are the other ones? How do you find those? How do you know where to put your money in?
I got you. I'm gonna write the website right now. It's called coinmarketcap.com, and I'm gonna bring it up too, just so everybody can see. Let's see. All right. All right. So this website right here called CoinMarketCap, right? And you can go on here, and this has a list of every single coin, right? This shit doesn't end. So, like, look at this. This is just like the top 100, I think, right here. And this goes over 48 pages. So they have at least
Wow.
like 5,000 coins in here. So
Mm-hmm.
you can go on here, and then you can simply what you could play this many ways. The safest way to do it is to start with the top ones, right? Because those are more so the fundamentally strong ones, right? And then let's say you like one, like let's say Litecoin. But then once you go on it, on this website, what I like about this website is you can find everything on here. You can go to the website of the actual coin. You can see where you can buy the coin. You can look at the charts for the coin and everything. So there's a website called coinmarketcap.com, and there you can find different cryptos. So
Got
that's
it. I
the
didn't
website.
even know about that.
Yeah, yeah. So that's like the best website. Then there's another one too called coingecko.com, which is also cool. I'm gonna write that one. CoinGecko, right? That one is cool. And then I'm also subscribed to this thing called the Medium. It's like these basically these like millennials who created like this newsletter, and basically what they do, they just talk about different like crypto projects and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So this is a really good site, and these people, they own this shit. They're like, this is like the top site for all crypto news. It's called
Mm-hmm.
the Medium. So that's another place. Sometimes they'll come out with articles like, oh, this new coin is coming out and this person's interested in it, da da da. So
Yeah.
that's my new
Okay.
crypto.
You know where Clubhouse, man. Clubhouse, they stay talking about crypto in there
But
and
yeah,
NFTs and all that stuff. But yeah, that's good to know. Is that's
you know, this
definitely
is a
good
good one too.
information.
And when
All
it
right.
comes to like crypto, the biggest thing I would say is one, you the crypto has to make sense, you know, like.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is this may be time consuming, right? But on every crypto, there's what's called a white paper, right? And a white paper basically has the timeline of the crypto, what's expected of the crypto, what the use of the crypto is, how many coins there are, and like what the project is and who's backing it. So you can look through
Mm.
that white paper and see if it makes sense, and see if it interests you, you know?
Right. Right.
Because especially when
It's
it
good to
comes to
know.
investing in anything, I know a lot of people don't like doing the research, but at the end of the day, if you are about to put your hard earned money into something, I think you should at least do a little bit of research in it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
'Cause,
you have
but
to
if
do some
if you
research. You
work
don't just throw your money in there.
exactly, because if you work 40 hours in a week to make $1,500, you know what I'm saying, and now you about to throw away $500, like at least spend at least an hour of your time doing some research. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? There's
Right.
nothing wrong with that because you work
Mm-hmm.
for that money, you know.
Right. Right. So the key is not just to invest; it's to know what you're investing in.
Exactly. You
Doing
have to
some research,
know.
basic research at least. Like I
Exactly.
subscribe to Baron.
Barron's is great.
Forget yeah, Barron's. I forget the other one, but you know, I just at CNBC obviously check
Yeah.
that out all the time. But yeah, even if you're just briefly just looking it over, you don't have to deep dive into anything. But if you're gonna invest money, like you said, you have to definitely research.
Yeah.
So now you buy your stock. You know, you say I'm gonna buy 10 shares or whatever it is, right?
Hmm.
And things are going great, you know, but all of a sudden it starts to go down, it starts to dip, right?
Yeah.
What do you do, right? What do you do if You buy 100 shares, not 100 shares. We're getting to let's say you buy 20 shares of Apple.
Right.
All of a sudden, it drops to $60 a share.
Okay.
What do you do? What do you
That's a
do at
great
that point?
question. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Google and try to find out the news, see what's going on first, right?
Right.
Because usually when a stock drops in price, it's probably something happened. You know, like maybe the CEO stepped down, or maybe they got a lawsuit or some shit like that. So that's the first thing I would do, is try to do my research to see what's going on with the stock. Now, if I do my homework and there's nothing wrong with the stock at all, there's no news about it, I'm buying more. Like, there's nothing else to do. I'm just buying more. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if I believe in Apple, right? And let's say for Apple, for example, let's say if I bought Apple and like you said, you had 100 shares, whatever the case is. Let's say I bought Apple at 130 and it drops down to 125. Nothing changed with Apple. People still using iPhones.
Yeah, you still got
People still using
MacBooks, all that. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that lets me know that you know what, Apple's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would just buy more, because that means it's a run coming up. And what people gotta understand too is the reason why price drops is because the people who have a lot of money, they are selling at that point. You know, because these like billionaire hedge funds. Because I was in a conference last week, and the guy was talking about it, how like these big hedge funds, they don't play with emotions. You know why? Because all their trading is done through computers, legit.
Right.
So like
Right.
when a stock hits a certain price, they just sell it, and it's like it's automatic with them. It's all computerized. So, and when these people are moving billions and billions of dollars, it's going to force the price to go down. You know, so that happens sometimes.
Right. Right. All right. Yeah, man. Just that's pretty much all I got. Just wanted to come on here, you know what I mean, and ask questions that some people may have and don't have the time to jump on here with you, or
Right.
maybe you talk about so many things that you might not touch on, you know, for whatever reason. So we just highlight a couple of things and let the people know what they, you know. And again, thank you for all the information that you've provided that have helped me get going and investing and all that. So I just want to say you're doing great with this platform.
Bro.
You know, you add value, unlike other Instagram accounts. You add a lot of value to and to people who follow you. So that's why every chance that I get, I share it. You know what I mean?
I appreciate
chilling
that.
we're chilling the other day, and I was telling you how, you know what I mean? We talked about it. So
Yeah.
keep doing it, keep going. I think that you're teaching a lot of people about something that we weren't taught growing up. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
now that you have the knowledge, and for you to take time out of your schedule and just give it away for free, that's amazing. You know what I mean? So just want to give you a huge shout out for that, and thanks for having me on here, man. I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for coming on board, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate it, man.
yeah,
Hopefully, you know,
yeah,
and now you get the battery behind people's backs so other people could jump
yeah,
on. Because
yeah, absolutely.
I know so much, but it's kind of hard to like know what other people want to hear, you know. So sometimes I don't want to be too advanced. So that's why it's so dope to have somebody ask questions, because I can just
Right.
that way. And I'm sure there's a bunch of people who have some of the same questions you just asked, you know. Definitely.
100%, 100%, yeah. And I'm happy to do it again, man. Hopefully I continue to learn, and yeah, and just if you guys want to follow, I have a food blog type of thing in
Dope.
Instagram page. And I started it because I noticed last year during the beginning of the pandemic, or towards, you know, when it started to get warmer and we started to get out of quarantine, I noticed a lot of my favorite restaurants were closing down. And I was like, oh shit, a lot of these small businesses might not make it, right? So, you know, I was like, what can I do? I started to just going to wherever I go eat, and I'll take a picture of the food that I'm eating, post it, and just give these people promo, right? These small businesses some promo, even if it's like, you know, if 10 people see it, that's 10 people that can potentially go and spend money there. So I started it as a way to highlight small businesses, hopefully, you know, drive some traffic their way, and in small way help them, you know, get through the pandemic, get through, you know, all these all these shutdowns and all of that. So yeah, check it out, man. I try to go to as many places as I can in the tri-state area. Like today, I'm gonna be posting some. I'm in Philadelphia right now, so
Yeah, I
I'm
keep.
posting some stuff from Philly. I post stuff from Connecticut, New York, New Jersey. So if you're in that area, you'll definitely see something that you might have not heard of. Small business, and you support a small business in the process. So
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, check that out if you can. It's called
Now,
Grubbin TV.
what's the page again so people can know?
Grubbin TV. G
Uh,
R U
G R
B.
B
Yeah,
B right?
GRUBBIN TV. Yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. And again, like I said, thanks for having me on, bro. Appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
You
You're doing
already.
good stuff.
We getting
All
to.
right. Yeah. We got to chill soon, bro. You already know.
All right, my brother.
All right. Take care, man.
All right, brother. Peace.
Yep.
That was my man Dro, man. That was dope having him on right there. That was dope. If anybody got any questions, let me know. If not, I'm gonna just give you guys. I could do a review of the stocks that I picked for this week real quick and explain why I picked those stocks. Damn, so my camera. Hold on, let me just clear this real quick. My bad. This ain't go blurry, right? All right, you can see now. All right. So just real quick. The first one I picked was UEC stock, right? So this weekend, I'm a weirdo, right? I was basically doing research on uranium stocks because I know, right? Crazy uranium, but so I found out that uranium is one of the few commodities that basically doesn't correlate with what's going on in the economy, right? So basically, like, let's say if tech stocks go down, uranium's not going to go down. If travel stocks go down, uranium's not going to go down. So I didn't know that. I found all this out this week. So with that being said, I like uranium, especially long term, because you gotta diversify your portfolio. Especially, you can't have a portfolio full of tech stocks. Like, you can't have your portfolio just Google, Apple, Facebook, and Microsoft. It doesn't work like that at all, right? Because the moment all those tech stocks go down, your portfolio is down, right? You gotta have balance, so that way, if your tech stock go down, at least you'll be okay. All right. So I like this one a lot. Uranium. You guys can take a look. UEC, right? And this is the yearly chart of it. As you guys can see, this was a 90-cent stock. It went all the way up to 75 cents. I mean, it went all the way up to $2.75. So this is definitely a good play. I like this one a lot. I'm copping this tomorrow. He said, hold up. Thoughts on gambling, cannabis, and ETFs. Oh, that's a good one. So the gambling one that I like is DraftKings. I got into DraftKings around the time of the NBA Finals in October. And look what DraftKings been doing for me. DraftKings been lovely. So DraftKings is my number one pick for any gambling stock, period, when it comes to sports related. And the reason for that is because DraftKings has contracts with the NFL, has contracts with the NBA, so and more states are legalizing gambling all over. So I like DraftKings a lot. This is a long-term play, and as you guys can see, let me just hold up, sorry. Like around this time right here. This was $39 stock, right? And now it's 57. This was actually around like 65 not too long ago. I remember actually 70. But I don't plan on selling this anytime soon because I think this is going to be a $100 stock easily. Easily, this is going to be a $100 stock. I believe that for sure. So I like DraftKings. What else? Cannabis Etf. So with the weed play, what I like this ETF called MJ. I've been buying this up like crazy. And what I like about this one is this has just been consolidating right here. This has been consolidating, as you guys can see. It's just been at a steady level between $21 and $23. I like this one a lot. And the reason why I like MJ, because MJ has all the weed companies in one, Because when it comes to investing in the weed companies, there's like, I would say there's a lot of them, right? And it's kind of a gamble because a lot of the weed companies are straight up broke. And if you don't believe me, you can just look at the balance sheets, right? I think there's only two profitable weed companies right now. One of them is CGC, which is Canopy Growth, and I forgot the name of the other one. But because of that, so like let's say if you invest in a weed company, right, and they go broke and the shit goes down, the investment go down. But the reason why I like MJ is because with MJ, this is actively managed, right? So this has, see, look right here. Oh, let me go back real quick. What stocks make up MJ, right? I hate when my computer does that. All right. So like MJ, it has a bunch of weed. It has all these companies in there, right? The MJ shit. So like let's say this one right here, Kronos Group. Let's say if they go bankrupt, they out the window. The people who are actively managing MJ the ETF, they will just remove this stock and replace with another one. So because of that, this price won't go all the way down. So it's more like a safer bet. So I'm gonna just keep playing this for like another probably year or two till I see which cannabis company is like the best one, and then I'll go from there. So I like MJ a lot. I'm a big fan of MJ. Now, if you got a little bit more money, this one I'm in too, but this is kind of expensive, so it'll probably throw people off. This one is called IIPR stock, and what I like about this one, this is even a safer bet than MJ. It's just more expensive. This basically is a REIT, which is a real estate investment trust, but for cannabis companies. So what they do is they are providing warehouses for these cannabis companies, because in order for these companies to grow weed and do whatever they got to do, they got to have warehouses for it, right? So that's why I like this stock right here. I've been in this one too, and as you guys can see on the yearly chart, it's been going straight up. This was a $75 stock last May, and now it's $184. All right, and I think it's going to keep going up, because especially the more laws that they pass for cannabis, this is going to keep going up. So I like this one a lot. If you got the money for it. All right, a little bit more expensive, but it's a safer bet. IIPR is the name of it. IIPR, right? And they also pay a dividend too, which is like I believe 3%, if I'm not mistaken. So I like this one. Okay, which another one that I bought? Oh, let me put you guys on to something. All right, YINN. YINN. Okay, so this right here is what's called a this is what's called a 3-time leverage ETF, right? So basically, if China, if the Chinese stocks goes up 1%, this goes up 3%. If the Chinese stocks go up 10%, this goes up 30%. But the same for if it goes down. So if the Chinese stocks go down 10%, this will go down 30%. If the Chinese stocks go down 1%, this will go down 10%. All right, so just bear with me right there. So so this basically has all the top Chinese companies in one. This one right here, YINN. And the reason, I know you probably asked, why would you invest in China? You know why? Because China is on a tear. Like China is on a complete tear. Just this week, a report came out that China's economy grew 18% in this quarter alone. You hear that? 18%. Like, that is fucking crazy. So I mean, since January till now, China's economy grew 18%. So that got me wondering, how can a country grow 18% in the middle of a pandemic? Right? It don't make, that's crazy. But you know why? Because China, they never stopped working at all. That's why. And the thing about China, the advantage that China has over us is that China is a dictatorship. So whatever they say, go. So let's say if the president say they want to build roads, they have to build roads. There's not going to be a Republican saying no. There's not going to be a Democrat saying no. There's not going to be an independent saying no. Whatever the president say goes. So while America's been at war with all these different countries, like being in the Middle East, doing that, you know what China's been doing? China's been building their economy the whole time, straight up. Like, I'm gonna post a video later this week that shows what's going on in China right now. Like, you guys are gonna be so amazed at what's going on in China. Like, their technology is through the roof. Like people don't even carry cash. They don't carry keys. Everything is digital in China. Like they are so far ahead of us. And you know who knows this more than anyone? Joe Biden knows this more than anyone. And that's why Joe Biden so badly wants to pass the infrastructure bill. Because United States, we haven't did infrastructure in like 70 years, something like that, or 50 years. But China, they've been building up this whole time. And they about to be ahead of us. Like, remember I said this in 2021, China's going to be ahead of us. Probably by like 2025, I feel like they'll probably be ahead of us by then. But they just on the tear right now, you know? And the United States, we owe China money too. You know, we in debt to them. So that's why I like this play right here. This is set up for a swing trade. I'm gonna just show you on the technical chart real quick. YINN. Let me just fix this up so everything could look good. 5 to 20 day, the 200-day moving average. Okay. Update. All right, cool. And as you guys can see, the reason why I want to buy this right now is because right now this is at a level of support. You want to see the last time it was at this price? Boom. You want to see what happened last time it was at this price? Boom. You guys see what I see? So look at that. You see how that works? This is the level of support. You guys see that level of support? And look what happened last time it was at this level of support. It shot up. You know what I'm saying? Easy. That's easy. That's easy right there. You know? And because the way I'm looking at it is the report that I read this weekend of China's economy being up 18% this quarter, a lot of people who got way more money than I do read that same report. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to invest in China. That's exactly what they're going to do. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to beat them to the punch. And I'm going to invest in China too. So that's why I like this play right here. YINN. And it's only a $20 stock, right? $20 stock. Okay? So that's one. Another one, I've been talking about this one for a month already. And this one just been holding true the whole time. And it's going to keep going up. Let me fix this real quick. 5. I'm gonna just do a 20-day because this IPO'd in January. Okay, look at this one right here. This is called Zim. This is one of the top shipping companies in the world, Zim. And since I've mentioned this stock, it's just been going straight up. While everybody's growth stocks were getting shattered, people's accounts in red, people got to cash out. Nah, this has been going straight up. ZIM. I like this one a lot. ZIM. And I think it's still going up. I think because full disclaimer, so I work in the logistics industry, and the president of my company, right? Because we work with Zim directly. We work with all these different shipping companies. He told me, like, because he know I'm into the stocks and where he told me, and he's not even heavily invested, but he told me that Zim is going to be a $50 stock. You know what I'm saying? This is the president of my company. This guy, he's balling. He's a millionaire. So he told me Zim is going to be $50 stock. And the reason for that is because, I don't know if you guys know, but port congestion. And put it right here. You guys want to see 2021. Along the United States right now, there are port congestions in Los Angeles and Savannah and Long Beach. Right? They are port congestion. The reason for that is because so many people are ordering shit online and they can't keep up with the demand. They can't keep up with it, right? So these shipping companies, they are killing it. What these shipping companies are doing right now, they are even charging more. So let's say if a shipping company was charging $5,000 to handle a load, now they brought the price up to $7,000. You know what I'm saying? And they could afford to do that because people got no choice but to go to them. And Zim is one of the few ones that are publicly traded. So that's why I like them. So I've been riding Zim, and I'm going to just keep mentioning that because it's going to keep going up. Okay, another one. This is one that everybody should know about, right? Let's talk about this one. Nike. You heard of Nike before? You heard of Nike? Nah, right? You heard of Nike? How many pair of Nikes you got in your house? I bet you majority of people got majority of people got shoes. I mean, majority of people bought shoes that cost more than a Nike stock, but their shoes is not worth what a Nike stock is worth right now. You know what I'm saying? Picture that. Like, hear what I just said. People bought shoes that cost more than a Nike stock, but the shoes that they have now is worth less than a Nike stock, right? Now let's look at Nike, the stock itself. This is my, like, look at, we've been wearing Nike since when? I've been wearing Nike since I was probably born, right? What if my mom was just buying me Nike stock instead of buying me Nikes, yo? You know what I'm saying? I would have got cracked on the school, but I would have loved her 20 years later. Like, this is Nike, and Nike's been climbing. You feel me? Climbing. This is the Nike stock, ladies and gentlemen. This all Nike, climbing. I hopped the Nike last year when it was like at 70, when it was like at $70. This is the all-time one, right? Let's look at the 5-year chart. Right? Look at Nike right here. Nike was a $67 stock. And look what happened in a year. Shot all the way up to 134. All right, now I'm gonna just show you guys why I'm buying it now, though. I'm gonna show you the chart. Somebody request. Ooh, we got a request here. I love it. All right, Nike.
Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
You can cancel it if you want. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. You got it? You took off? Oh man, he camera shy. That's my guy though. All right, let's look at Nike real quick. Let me just set this up because I want you guys to see what I see. You know, this is we share knowledge over here. That's what we do. Okay. All right, look at Nike. Okay. You guys see Nike, right? Now, this is where Nike's at, right? So the way I look at it, if you can, right, you would, let me see if I get a piece of paper, right? If you could, right, you could draw a line right here, and this is the support of Nike. You guys see that? So basically, whenever it hits support, it bounces back up. You guys see that? So if you would have bought Nike right here, you could have caught it for a ride up. You get what I'm saying? Same thing here. If you would have bought Nike here, you could have bought it for a ride up. You know what I'm saying? So it's at the same point right here. Now I'm trying to catch it for the ride up. But I'm not selling Nike, though. This is for long-term hold because I think Nike is going to be a $300 or $400 stock someday. You know what I'm saying? Every athlete wears Nike. Nike has the biggest athletes. You know what I mean? So that's why I like Nike. I like Nike a lot. Like, Nike's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I could bet the house on that Nike's going to be here 10 years from now. I could bet the house Nike's going to be here 20 years from now. You know, so why not invest in it? Like, I did this thing like whenever I feel an urge to buy shoes, I just got to buy Nike first. And if I got leftover money, then I'll buy some shoes. If not, then it's all good. So that's why I like Nike a lot. Nike's cool. What else I'm buying? Zillow, I spoke about that one already. Nike and let me show you guys something else I found this weekend doing my research. So they are saying that Clove could be the next GameStop. So if you see some shit this week, remember you heard it here first on a Sunday before it even popped off. They saying that Clove could be the next GameStop. Clove, CLOV. The reason for that, so the reason why the GameStop stuff happened is because there was a huge short interest, right? Now look at this for Clove. You see that? 143% short interest. You know what I'm saying? So it's only a matter of time till this makes Reddit. Then once you have all the Reddit people buying it, this shit could shoot up. So be on the lookout for this. So if you in the mood to gamble, you want to gamble in this stock market, look at Clove. You know what I'm saying? Pick up some options, do whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what somebody tweeted right here. You guys can see that? No, I can't save this live, bro. I'm not gonna save live on Instagram no more. But if you want, you can go on YouTube and you could simply search First Gen Enterprise, and then you could just subscribe to YouTube, and I'll post it on there. But it won't get on YouTube till like Tuesday because that shit takes forever to load. So yeah, it'll be on YouTube. I won't save it. I won't save it on here. I won't save it on Instagram. All right. All right, my man. Let's see this question right here. Hold on. Damn, it's so hard for me to move it sometimes. Hold on. He said, if you, damn, what was why I can't see it? Hold on. If you were looking to trade after the ride up, how do you know when the ride is over? Like, how can I be sure I am trading at the peak? That is a great question. I love that. That's a great question. So to answer your question short, nobody knows at the end of the day, right? But let's say, but first you got to ask yourself this: what kind of stock you have? Now, if you have a stock that you're strictly trading, like I said earlier, you should have your target before it even gets to that point. Like, let's say if you have a stock and it gets to that target, you should just sell it, no emotions involved. But if you don't know when to sell, what you could do is, I'm gonna try to think of what you could do. You could play the RSI, Justin. Like, let's say you can go to stock charts, or you could even do it on Webull. If you ride in the stock and it goes past the 70 RSI, then start shaving off. Like, you don't got to sell the whole thing, but like, let's say if you have $100 worth of the stock, right? And what you could do, you could sell $30 worth of it when it gets to 70 RSI, watch it the next day, and if it still keep going up, ride it a little bit longer. But now, if it starts going down, then you start shaving even more. So that's what you could do. You could like sell a 30-year position when it gets to the 70 RSI, and then you could sell more a little bit after. That's the way you can play it that way. Let me see. Next question. Bets is the ETF for all gambling stocks. That one is cool too. We can look at that up too. But I like DraftKings more. You know. So Bets is cool because Bets, as you can see, has been going straight up. But Bets has like Penn International, DraftKings, and all that good shit. So Bets is cool. It's more of a safer play, and it's actually pretty cheap too. So at $32. So this is a good one for people to look up. Yeah, that's a good one people look up. Yeah, Plug been down, but you know why Plug's been down? Because Plug is a growth stock. Plug is a growth stock. Every growth stock got clipped in middle of February. Every single growth stock got clipped in the middle of February. Like, look, Plug's been going down because you know why that's happened is because that's when I forgot the guy's name, but the guy that runs the how the fuck I'm forgetting his name. He's basically the guy that runs the Fed, and he came out and said that he's going to raise interest rates, right? And once that happened, every single growth stock took a hit. Every single, like my trading portfolio was clipped. Like another one I'm in, CRDF, clip. Look what happened since then. CRDF right here has been clipped ever since that happened. I could show you so many of them. That's why I say it's so important to have a buy and hold account and a trading account, because once if your trading account gets clipped, then you go to buy and hold. Another one that got clipped, SNDL, clip. Look at that. Been going downhill. These are all growth stocks. You know what I'm saying? DM. This is 3D print company. Clip. You know what I'm saying? All got hit. But you know why they all got hit? Is because these are growth companies. So these companies are not these the stock price for these companies was built in on future play. So a lot of these companies are not making no money. Like SNDL, Sundial, that shit is a broke company. Like, they don't have no profits at all. Sundial does not have no profits at all. You know what I'm saying? And if interest rates goes up, it hurts those companies who are not profitable right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Tesla is another one. I'm gonna show you Tesla. Because Tesla, even though Tesla is a good long-term play, Tesla is still a growth stock though. Look at Tesla. Look at Tesla. What happened? Middle of February. Tesla was riding high. You see that? Clip middle of February. But now it's coming back up though. So it's looking good. But it was clipped middle of February. Believe it or not, Tesla made more money on Bitcoin than they did ever selling cars. Facts. You can look it up. Elon Musk bought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin in like second week of January. And he bought Bitcoin when it was at, I believe, $30,000. Bitcoin, it was at 30,000. And Bitcoin is at what, like 57 or 56 or whatever? So think about so he basically doubled $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? In a span of what, like 2 months? Straight up. Okay, he said, how do I feel about ABML? I never heard of it, but I'll look it up because I love learning. All right, what is it? ABML. This is $1. This is it's a penny stock. Yeah, so this one got clipped in February too. I'm guessing they have to do with like electric vehicle batteries and stuff like that. I never heard of it at all. But I guess it's something worth checking out. Let's see how long it's been a. Yeah, this is a true penny stock though. Yeah, I probably wouldn't mess with this one. But if you want though, you want to play a battery play, look at this right here. LIT. Lit stock. No, not lit, LAC. So this right here is lithium batteries. So you could play this. This is more of a safer bet, I would say. So you could definitely play this instead. And as you can see, this dropped, but it didn't drop crazy, right? It went from 19 to 14. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather play this instead of the one you showed. But maybe you have a reason why you invested in it, you know? Maybe you know something I don't know. So you can put me on about that for sure. But yeah, if anybody got anything else, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Just type away because I'm probably about to get off this in the next few minutes. It's Ramadan for the kid. Check on or this one you just mentioned? Hold on. All right, I got you, brother. Hold on, just give me a second. AITX. Okay. But if you want to, you could DM me because I have this service called Tip Ranks, and it has like all these super duper smart people, and they basically rate stocks of how much it should be worth. So I can look up some of the stocks too to let you know what the professionals are saying. All right, because at the end of the day, my opinion is only my opinion, you know. Oh, you. All right, this has got to deal with artificial intelligence. I love it. That's dope. Only bad thing with this one is this is over the counter, so I can't get this on Weibo. You know what I'm saying? I would have to get this on my on my Roth account. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a over the counter stock. But tell me something about the stock because it only costs what, 6 cents. Let's see what it's been doing. It shot up to 25 cents. You know, but it's been going down since then. And they got to do. Well, I love artificial intelligence, so I like that aspect from it. But it's a penny stock, so you gotta be careful with it, right? But like I said, you may know something I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This could shoot up to $1, then it's lit for you. So if there's anything else you know about it that you want to add, you could definitely feel free to, because you could be putting people on right now. You know. Well, there's an OTC stock, so that right there. My favorite OTC stock is Jay-Z stock. It's called Graham F. It's his weed company. Graham F. I can't spell. I like this stock. It's been going down, but long-term play. It's all right. But the best over-the-counter one is Hennessy, though. Hennessy stock. And I don't know why it's over-the-counter. Nope, not here. I can never get the ticker for it, but Hennessy is a good over-the-counter stock. Yeah. Not for sure, brother. Ain't no thing, man. Yeah, you could just DM me directly. I got you. I could definitely point you in the right direction, man. But yeah, man, for everybody, anybody got any other tickers? Any other tickers, just put them out there. Because I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. Oh, another thing, too, is, since S&P 500. This may be a down week in the market. I'm gonna show you guys why right now. S&P. No, it's called a SPY. I'm bugging. SPY. Okay, cool. All right. You know how before I spoke about the RSI? Look at the RSI for the S&P. It's at 75, bro. It's at 75 right now. So it may go down. You know what I'm saying? When it gets to past 70, remember that means it's overbought right now. Right? And basically what that's telling you is that price shot up too quick. That's all this is telling you. That's all this is telling you. Price shot up too quick. So it may be a pullback in the market this week. So and that's totally okay because we're still in an uptrend, relatively speaking. Yeah, I love Roblox. Let me see what the current price is. Roblox is a long-term play. That shit's gonna take over. All the kids play Roblox. The current price is 60. Actually, let me go to Google because I like the Google shit. All right. So Roblox IPO'd at 70 and it's at 75 right now. Yeah, I still like it here. I still like it here for sure because Roblox is good. And the reason why I like Roblox too is because Roblox, they have their own platform. They don't got to partner with nobody else. They have everything in game. So if people want to buy shit like game skins and all that type of good stuff, they got to buy it within Roblox itself. So because of that, I like Roblox, and all the kids are heavy on Roblox. So I fucks with Roblox. It's definitely good to buy for sure. All right. Anybody got anything else? But right now, Airbnb is a good buy right now. Airbnb is a good buy. TSM is a good buy right now. DraftKings is a good buy right now. If Square go down is a good buy right now. Like it's a lot of good options right there for people. And as far as the cryptos go, Matic is on sale. BAT is on sale. If Ethereum gets to 2,000, we copping that. If Bitcoin gets to 50,000, we copping that. What else? Litecoin, I would wait for Litecoin to get back to, I would say 200 or 225, preferably 200. Decentraland you could buy Decentraland you should wait till it gets like 110. Let me see what else. I'm just going off the top of my head. Yeah, but Matic is probably XLM shot up. I'm in XLM. Let me put XLM. I got XLM when it was duper cheap. I posted that actually. Still got a 3-month. Yeah, I would wait for X. But you know what's funny? XLM is actually climbing. But I would wait for XLM though. I would wait to drop lower. Like I would probably wait till it gets to, I'd say 45 cents, 46 cents. I would say, would be a good time to buy, right? Because the issue is right now. The reason why I say to wait, because look, you'll be buying at the top. Look, see, this is the top right here. Look, it drops down. You see? That's why I would say to wait on XLM. You never want to buy at the top. You know what I'm saying? You never want to buy at the top. So I'll wait for XLM. But at the same time, it's 50 cents though, right? So what you got to lose? For sure. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off this. It was a pleasure. If you guys got any questions or anything, just shoot me a DM. I'll answer. And that's that. Peace and love, yo. Everybody have a good week, y'all. All right, peace.